Speech off.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am here, and today we're going to do a really nice comparison between two MagSafe devices, one so-called MagSafe. I'm doing this on a whim because I want to show everybody, and let me see how charged this is. So with the peripheral vision that I have, it is showing 1 bar, it's blinking. So while that's going on, we're going to take it off the charger temporarily. I wanted to do this when it was fully charged, but I want to do a 15-minute comparison, and then we will take things to a whole new level. So we unplug this. It's got 1 bar left. We're going to snap it on the back of the phone. It's saying 42% charged. Now we're going to leave this for 15 minutes. Computer, set timer for 15 minutes.
T-minus 15 minutes.
So,
starting now.
I'm going to kind of tell you why, but I'm also going to kind of like check and see what happens. If this is too weak, I'm not putting the video up. That is just how that's going to go. But right now, it is at 42%. So let's see. Balcon versus Apple MagSafe. Balcon versus Apple MagSafe is the next match between. It was Balcon versus the Victor Reader Stream 3 charger. I gotta check and see if I put that in my playlist. I gotta see. If not, then I gotta put it in there because I categorize everything for you guys. What I do and everything. So far, 15 minutes. We've upped the speed, and we'll check and see. And this is with Balcon at a low battery percentage. And again, if this dies within 15 minutes, then, or if it's not doing too good, we'll probably do a rematch, or we won't even post this at all. But this is how it's done. So 15 minutes, 42% is the start charge. Let's see what happens in 15 minutes. Balcon versus Apple. I could always check the battery life. And here we go. It is still at 42%.
4 minutes. Stop recording video. 4 minutes. Zoom. 4 minutes. Stop recording video. Viewfinder. Stop recording. 4 zoom. 1. 4. Stop recording. 4 minutes. 50. Stop recording video. Speech off.
And we're almost to 5 minutes during the video. And as you can hear, or as I can hear, it is at 42%. This thing is actually not doing that good. Rather than embarrassing Balcon for its lack of charge, maybe I should wait until it fully charges and then charge my phone up with the MagSafe charger until it hits 50%, which that thing charges quick. So I'd probably wait until my phone hits at least 10%. But if it can move up 3%, even so, this thing is right now doing a shitty performance. The thing has low battery, but what we could also do is we can check some things out. I've heard when you plug the charger in and when you plug the phone to the charger, everything works quickly, but I want it to do it by itself. We don't need no power assist right now. But right now it looks like Apple MagSafe can easily win and destroy Balcon. So there will be some good electronic videos for you in the near future. But you know, Apple MagSafe versus Apple battery pack. And it'll be Apple versus Apple at that point. So I would rather prefer Apple, to be honest with you, because with the battery widget, it'll tell you your percentage and everything. But some people, and I looked at the best MagSafe battery packs to go to, and one of them, I can't remember offhand, it has to do with something with OtterBox. But I'm not sure. There's no accessible MagSafe battery packs on the market. That's a bummer, but computer, how much time is left?
You have 8 minutes and 10 seconds
8
left.
minutes,
15 minutes.
10 seconds left on 15-minute timer so far. It shoots up 2%. 44% with 8 minutes and 10 seconds, or less than 8 minutes and 10 seconds left on the timer. Less than 8 minutes and 10 seconds on the 15-minute timer, and the phone shoots up 2%. We might have a competition, but I still think it would have been a better idea to do it with high, medium, and low, but it's okay to do it low, high, medium. You get that low, high, medium in there, you're good. Low, high, and medium. 44% in charging. Apple MagSafe is going next after Balcon takes its turn. Balcon has a 1-0 record, and Apple MagSafe has a 0-0 record. 0-0. %. And it scores late. So you get that 2% record right there. And let's see how much it went up by now. So 44. It shoots up 3%. It's at 45. 3% to 0. Balcon trying to take the lead ahead of MagSafe. But bad news for you. I think MagSafe is going to win this one. Apple MagSafe charger versus Balcon Boost Pro battery pack. This time, Balcon meets Apple. This is to kind of show how shitty Balcon really is. It is 1-0 against the Victor Stream. But can it be 2-0 against Apple? And we'll get 2 more battery packs, run them, and try them out. And it'll be Balcon versus, or Apple battery pack versus Balcon. It'll be Apple, Balcon, and from what this dude said in a YouTube video, if they're really going for it, versus the, what's the other thing called? I said it just a minute ago. I gotta think. %, 3 points so far for Balcon. 3% up. 15 minutes. Several have gone by in this round. Computer, how much time is left?
You have 3 minutes and 30 seconds left.
With 3.5 minutes to go. Does Balcon score any more? %, 5-0 Balcon, with less than 3.5 minutes to go. Balcon putting its best foot forward and will be rewarded on the charger to have a fresh go. There will be no, if this thing could pull through, there will be no redo. In the CL, the Charging League, Balcon is in first place. Against the Victor Reader Stream Charger. And the Charger is second. Next, it'll be charger on charger, possibly in the near future. Less than 3.5 minutes to go. 47% right now. Which charger will bring it up to 50%? Bonus points for that. It should. That's the halfway mark. 47. Think about it. 5 points to 0 right now. But then that wouldn't be fair.
Speech. Stop. Viewfinder. Viewfinder. Stop. 16 minutes. Zoom. 16 minutes. Speech off.
16 minutes, 5 seconds. My friends should know that I'm busy right now. %. We will not do with the bonus points. You guys let me know if you want bonus points. Because I could make bonus points for the halfway mark, because I mean it would kind of make sense. Some people would say, boo! You didn't do that with the other one. You didn't do that with the other one. No fair. No fair. Redo. I want a fucking rematch. Redo. Okay, we will not do the bonus points. I didn't do that with the Victor stream. I will not do that with the phone. 48%. It is 5 points. Now 6. And time runs out. Computer stop. %. It rests at 48%. 6 points on low battery. 6 fucking points. And now, next up to the plate, starting at 48% charge for 15 consecutive minutes, is Apple MagSafe. Apple MagSafe is starting, and I'm looking for the charger right now. So hold on just a second. Snaps on the back of the phone, recognizes it immediately. Tight magnetic grip. Computer. Set a 15-minute timer.
T-minus 15 minutes, starting now.
And we're off. 48%. And when it hits 50%, I will know that it jumped up 2%. How fast can it go? Right now, Balcon with a 6-0 lead. Balcon with its battery low and a MagSafe charger connected to the socket. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be pretty interesting. Two chargers battling it out. check a periodic check. At 49%, it is 6-1 Balcon. Apple MagSafe scores with computer. How much time is left?
You have 13 minutes left on your 15-minute timer.
13 minutes left and 2 points. Apple MagSafe gets everything up to 50%. And it's 6-2. Balcon leading by 4. Still a lot of time. Still a lot to be made. Apple giving its best. And so far come up with 2 points. What a tremendous fast charge right now. 2 points. 2% in just 2 minutes. 2% in just 2 minutes. And it took a simple battery pack with about 8 minutes left to get on the board. No competition. Still some time to go in regulation. If there somehow is a tie, which I know there won't be, then this game will go into overtime until somebody gets a percentage. It'll be called the Energy Kill, which will change the name of that to the Energy Blast. Whoever wins in that will be the new potential winner. So far, Apple trying to destroy Balcon. Struggling to get on the board. But not with Apple. It gets on the board in about a minute. And then just when there was 13 minutes left, it went one right after the other. 2 points just like that. And Apple making a statement. But let's check and see what it is at. One is 52, it's 51, 3 is 52, 4 is 53. 4, 6-4. 6-4. Balcon is about to lose the lead. Way to go. Apple gives it its best.
The outdoor temperature is 68.8 degrees Fahrenheit.
I mean, it does. Remember, we started out at 48. It went up 2% to 50. 8 plus 3, So 6-5. Apple MagSafe. Will they tie it? Will it tie it? Oh my God. Apple is beating Balcon 7-6. This is practically over. This game is officially over. Apple. But I want to see after 15 minutes what he gets it up to. 1 is 49, 2 is 50, 3 is 51, 4 is 52, 5 is 53, 6 is 54, 7-6. 7-6. Balcon is no longer undefeated. Balcon will have a record of 1-1. Balcon's next match is against Apple MagSafe. I practically don't want to let this keep going, but I did with the Victor stream. I didn't do it as long. I should have, but I, thought it was going to kill the battery. Now I wanted to see what it would have done after 15 minutes. And I'm telling you, it scored 6 and petered out. The battery actually still's got 1 bar left. But this MagSafe, forget it. It wins this automatically. It's only going to go up from here. Seven points on the board, and Apple's still racking them up. A way to say Balcon sucks, and they do. They absolutely do. They suck. I don't know what they suck on, but they suck. Absolutely terrible. Terrible as hell. Apple in the lead. And to save myself from having to count, we will have to use a device depending on how high the numbers get, or just for a sake of time, and to make sure that I keep my perfection. Well, will you believe that? What happens? Well, Balcon comes up to bat, comes up with 6. Apple MagSafe don't have to worry about running out of energy, and he shoots up 7. It gets the battery up to 50% quick, and I promise you, those are not extra points. 48%. We both know it comes after 48 and 49. It's 50, not 51. Next time, we need to try when devices and shit are running low. The real test is to see what gets it to get, how long it takes to get up to 50%. Ideally, that's what you're looking for. How fast can it charge? All of that. I feel like the 2% was a no-brainer. The 2% was a no-brainer. I'm talking about a device from dead to 50%. Well, maybe not from dead because y'all would hear my voiceover and shit. Apple versus Balcon, but it was Balcon who initiated the challenge first. And Apple just came up and whooped its ass. And that's why right there, folks, that Apple should have never gotten rid of their battery packs. Because now you got to deal with some piece of shit Balcon. You can't fuck with a battery pack that ain't gonna do nothing for you. It's terrible. Fucking messed up. You sit here and you do shit like that, you know? And that's why we charge, or that's why we have a charging thrill out of it, really. Computer, how much time is left?
You have 1 minute left on your 15
A minute left remaining in the period. Woo! Now the real kicker. %. 64. Oh my God. What a major ass whoop that was. With less than a minute, it was at 64. When the timer goes off, we're going to check it. I don't need it high. And the timer's off. Computer stop. And it stops at 64. What is 64 minus 48? 16-6 is your final score. Apple beats Balcon. Apple absolutely destroyed Balcon. There is no way to say it. When it was 7-6, I knew I should have stopped it. In 15 minutes. In just simply 15 minutes. Who's the better charger? We will not do Balcon for a while. We will not. We might. But now, let's focus On the next potential rival, we have a new one in the league, in the charging league. Apple MagSafe versus Apple MagSafe battery pack. What a major thing. We need more people so we can have the golden chalice. At the end of the season, the golden chalice will be awarded to the devices. Of course, it will not actually be an actual chalice because you don't give devices stuff like that. But right now, during game number 2, Apple beats Balcon. 15 minutes, 1 round each, and it's 16-6 the final score. Well done. Oh my God. Literally. Oh my God. That is so crazy. Stay tuned for more videos. And peace out.
Zoom, 37 minutes. Zoom, 30. Stop recording video.